Hello, welcome to my presentation on the mummification process. Here we go. For a little information, the one in the blue pants is the embalmer and the one in the red shirt is the priest. Quick vocab. The Egyptians used a process called embalming to stop bodies from decaying or rotting. This was done by an embalmer. The first step in mummification is to clean the body. The first thing the embalmer would need to do is coat the body in palm wine to improve the smell, then wash the body with water from the Nile River. After the body had been washed, it would be step 2, removing the brain. First, a hook was inserted up the nose, crushed the brain into pieces, and pulled it out. It wasn't seen as anything important, so it was discarded. Now it's time for step 3, removing the other organs. First, the embalmer would cut a hole in the left side of the body. All the organs, including the liver, the stomach, the lungs, and the intestines were removed. The heart would stay in the body because that's where the Egyptians believed that a person's characteristics and intelligence was, so it was important for the afterlife. Quick vocab! The Egyptians believed that after a person was dead, they would continue living, known as the afterlife. Now we're on to step 4, storing the organs. Once the organs were removed, they were each placed into a canopic jar. Quick vocab! A canopic jar was a storage container that kept a person's organs from rotting or decaying. Each canopic jar was filled with natron. Natron is a salty substance including baking soda and soda ash. Its purpose is to take all the moisture out of an organ and harden it so it doesn't rot. Each canopic jar had a different head. The lungs were guarded by the baboon, the liver was guarded by the human, the stomach was guarded by the jackal, the intestines were guarded by the falcon. Well, it's time to move on to step 5, drying the body. First, the embalmer would coat the body in natron and also put natron packets on the inside. This process would bring the body back to its original form, but it would take 35 to 70 days. So, get a good book. Now we're on to step 6, cleaning the body again. The embalmer would start by using water to wash away the salt. Then, he would apply a sticky resin. Resin was made from plants and trees to seal cuts on the body. It was also used to moisturize the skin. Then, because of how long the body was left drying in natron, scented oils were usually applied to improve the smell. Now we're here at step 7, wrapping the body. To wrap the body, the embalmer would use linen, a fabric made from a flax plant. The embalmer would wrap the body in 7 layers of linen, all glued together by the resin. Then, a mask would be placed on the body's face so that the spirit could recognize itself. Now we're at step 8, protecting the spirit. During the wrapping process, several amulets were placed between the layers of linen. The amulets were small objects that would protect a spirit on its journey through the afterlife. Sometimes additional spells were read to allow an even safer journey for the spirit. Some Egyptians would even purchase a scroll called the Book of the Dead. This scroll was made from papyrus and gave the spirit a customized set of spells and helped them through the afterlife. After the amulets, it would be time for step 9, the funeral ceremony. Before the ceremony started, the mummy would first be placed into a coffin. Then the priest would perform the opening of the mouth ceremony. This ceremony was extremely important because it would bring back the spirit's senses, including the ability to speak, see, and eat. Oh, now it's time to watch the ceremony. Well, we're here at the final step, burying the mummy. Last vocab! A sarcophagus is a large holder for a coffin and is usually made from wood or stone. The mummy would first be placed into a sarcophagus and then set into a tomb. Egyptians believed that if a person was buried with their possessions, they could have them with them in the afterlife. They were also buried with their canopic jars, food, water, and some were buried with little figures that they believed would work as laborers for them in the field of reeds. Thank you for watching my presentation on the mummification process. I hope you enjoyed it.